Welcome back to our SketchUp Pro tutorial series. In this one we're still looking at plan set number 9, and we finished the first phase of our project. And so we finished up all the walls, foundation, the plot for now, and the roof. And so now we're going to go and start working on the interior, and we're going to start off with the kitchen here at first. And so in today's video we're going to focus on getting all of the base cabinets put in place where they should be, including the little bitty table that we have in our kitchen. So already our outliner panel should look like this. We have our foundation, we have our plot, we have the roof, and we have the wall section. And if you have any kind of section planes or anything like that, then you'd have them there as well, like this one here, etc. So I'm going to unhide my roof, and we're going to go in here through the top and take a look at this room right here, which is where our kitchen's going to be at. In this kitchen there are 5 different base cabinets, and so all the base cabinets have similar measurements. They're all going to be 24 inches deep, and they're all going to be 34.5 inches tall. Then we're going to place a 1.5 inch cabinet or countertop on top. The only difference between all the base cabinets is going to be the width. For our 5 different base cabinets, these are the widths. So we have 2 corner cabinets that's going to go here and here. We're going to have a 36-inch cabinet, 21-inch cabinet, 48-inch cabinet, and a 9-inch cabinet that is to the right of the sink. So I like going off and working from the corners inwards. So the first thing we're going to do is create the corner cabinets that go here and here. So we're going to create one of them, copy it into a component, or make it into a component, and then copy it over to the other side. So take our tape measure. We're going to create a 24-inch guide there, a 24-inch guide there. We're then going to create a 36 and a 36-inch this way. So that is our base cabinet. We're then going to take our rectangle tool, draw in our rectangles to look like that. I'm going to go ahead and erase everything. We're going to bring this up 34.5. We're going to take our tape measure again. I'm going to go up 4 inches on each side. Draw in our line, and then we're going to push in the bottom here 2 inches. And that creates the bottom part, our toe kick of our kitchen cabinets. For the door, we're going to go in here, and it's going to be just we're going to have one door, so we'll go 1/2 inch from the top. We're going to create a 5-inch drawer, go down another 1/2 inch, do the same thing for this side. Make sure everything is looking correct. Down here at the very bottom, we'll go up 1/2 inch. And we're going to go to the right. Actually, we'll go 1/2 inch to each side of there as well. So now we have all that drawn out. We're going to take our tape measure and we'll come in here and let's go ahead and draw in our rectangles. Use that other as a guide. Take our push-pull. We're going to pull these out 0.75. Inference the others. And let's go ahead and erase all of our lines that we don't need. Finally, take our selection tool, triple click on this, right click, make it a component. This one is going to be B 36-inch corner. Let's go ahead and add cabinet B. There we go. Create. Take our move tool, select the corner, hit Control to make a copy. We're going to just drag that straight over, make sure that the line is red. With our move tool, if we hover over the little red X, you see that our protractor comes up. We can rotate this around. Hover over one of the dials. We want to turn this to where our line tool is over the, or our arrow is over the 3 o'clock area. Then take the corner, go straight over to the corner. As long as we're still going along the red, we don't have to kind of do anything else. It'll go straight there. So that is our 2 corner cabinets. Next, we're going to go to the right of this cabinet, which is our C cabinet. And our C cabinet is going to be 21 inches wide. So let's take our tape measure, go 21 inches. I'm going to go ahead and mark our 2 foot. Take our rectangle tool, draw in our square. We're going to pull that up to our 34.5 inches. Create our toe kick, 4 inches. Take our line tool and push that in 2 inches. If you're ever not able to select different face, like if I select this and the entire thing selects, then your line isn't all the way across. You have some sort of gap there or something isn't correct. So go in there, zoom in, make sure that everything is correct. Go through the entire line just to make sure that there's no gap. It's directly on the face, all that stuff, and you'll see your culprit at some point. Here, let's go ahead and create our cabinet again, or our doors rather. So 5 inches, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch there, and 1/2 inch at the bottom. And let's go ahead and draw all of these in. 0.75. You could also do fractions. So if I wanted 3/4, I can actually type in fractions if I wanted to. Same thing. Erase my guides. I can leave that one there because that's my 2-foot one. Go ahead and triple click on this, right click, make component. This one is cabinet C, 21 inch. In this particular kitchen, there is only one C cabinet, so we don't need to bring this one over. And there's really no benefit of making a component, but it's a good habit of getting into. Especially if we could then go in here and create smaller pieces for each of these cabinets, especially if you're doing a lot of houses and a lot of design, stuff like that. You can recreate and use the same cabinets over and over again. Our next cabinet is going to be the D cabinet, which is going to be the kitchen sink. So for this one, it's going to be 48 inches. So 48. We already had the 2-foot mark. So we're going to do basically the same steps, bringing that up 34.5 inches tall. Create our toe kick. All the way across. Push-pull tool. We're going to push that in. To enter. And then for this one, we're going to go same exact measurements. Make sure you're actually going down. We'll do all the sides first. From there, this is going to be divided into 2. So I'm going to actually draw in this top shape. Take our line tool, find the midpoint of our line, and then draw in our 2 doors. And again, pull all these out 3/4 of an inch or 0.75, however you want to type it up. Lost my line. There we go. Going to kind of clean up the area. Let's triple click on this, make this a component. This is cabinet D, which is a 48-inch cabinet. Click create. This next one, so we have a 11 3/4 inch space. The cabinets that's going to go here are every 3 inches, so we're only going to be able to fit a 9-inch cabinet here. So what we're going to do is we'll create a 9-inch cabinet and then have a filler space in here into this corner to separate out the 2. Realistically, if everything is drawn perfectly here on the little blueprints from the Harley, either probably the walls are not correct in our current measurement, maybe a little bit both, but that's what we're going to do. So realistically, if this is kind of how the kitchen was, then there would be a little space right here with the filler. So especially since this is kind of a U-shaped kitchen. So let's go ahead and create our rectangle we're going to pull this up, create our 4-inch kick, to enter, create all of the spacings for our door, which are all 1/2 inch. Going from there down 5 inches, 0.5. Take our rectangle tool, click the R key, and draw in the measurements. If you mess up, Control Z and try it again. Hit the P key for the push-pull and pull these out 0.75. You can inference the other side as well. Going to erase all of these lines. Take our selection tool, triple click on it, make this component. This is cabinet E, and it is a 9-inch cabinet. On all of these cabinets, you can come in here, and if you know that there is a specific cabinet that we're putting in here, let's say from Lowe's or Home Depot, then you could put the URL for here and the size of it, the price, all that stuff, different types, etc. So you can get really in detail, especially if you're uploading this to the 3D warehouse or anything like that, or getting using other add-ons that utilize the advanced attributes. Can really help benefit you whenever you're using layout and creating tables. At this point, what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this little gap. So instead of coming in here and moving things around, we'll just go in here and create our little filler space. So down here at the very bottom, we're going to create a rectangle there. Use the push-pull tool to pull that backwards, 0.75. We're then going to do the same thing for here. Push-pull tool, click on the front, pull that backwards, 0.75. I'm going to triple click on the very bottom, hold down Shift, and triple click on the top. That's going to select both of them. Right click, make this component. We're going to do cabinet base filler. Click create, and now we have that filler space. Over here, this is where our refrigerator is going to go. So let's go ahead and swing it over here to the right. We have our stove here. So over here in this corner is our A cabinet, which is 36 inches. So we're going to go from that wall over 36, create our 2-foot. Let's actually try 2-foot this time. Create our rectangle, pull that up, and create our toe kick, 4 inches. Select our line tool and our push-pull tool and pull that in again 2 inches. We're going to select our tape measure again. Same measurements, 1/2 inch all the way around. we'll half the door here. So we'll create a doorway at the halfway mark. Take our line tool or the rectangle tool and draw in our doors. Let's triple click on all of this, right click, make it a component. This is cabinet A, 36 inch. So that is all of our cabinets. In our next video, we will come in here, create our countertop, which will go kind of all the way around. We have a section here for the countertop, and then we'll have a section here for the countertop as well. So we'll create that in our next video along with the upper cabinets. Hopefully learned a little bit with creating our cabinets. Stay tuned for more videos in this series.